these two glass books, and we cleaned them together, but they didn't come. So we went looking outside, and we found them just up the hill at another house, sitting just watching us. They are.
No, nice.
How was your weekend?
No, cool, good, busy, quiet. I just relaxed this weekend.
Awesome.
Morning, everyone. Christel, welcome. Shamila, Medine, Jennifer, Shri, hey Shri, good morning. How are you guys today? Did you guys
Oh,
have
good, thanks, Emil.
Did you guys have?
Thanks. I couldn't make the weekend ones, so sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we got lives outside our businesses. Hey, Shamila.
Good morning. How are you?
Good on you.
Well,
Nice, man. My mouth was watering when I saw your statuses with all the food.
oh, that's what I love doing on the weekend, entertaining and cooking.
Nice.
Now I have to get tech savvy now.
Nice, good. We all love eating.
Yeah.
If anybody knows me, they know that my first love language is food. Food is my first love language. Medine, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome back. So Medine, you're a Durbanite now. Welcome, Jennifer. Jen, welcome. Anyone wants to say anything? Anybody wants to say something that they learned? Maybe they discovered something new they want to share with us?
I appreciated, Sunil, that you said something that I hadn't really thought of before, but that the reason why people come to social media is to be entertained and to be educated. So sometimes I know I tend to be a bit too serious, and yet through pictures and through videos I can show my fun side. So I appreciated that you pointed that out, because it was a good learning point for me too. So I'm looking forward to find out more of how to do that and how to utilize the skills that you're going to teach us.
Cool. That's good. Yeah. So what's this thing called? You gotta understand what people do when they socialize. When we socialize, what we do. What do we do? Do we talk about what's happening in business? Do we upsell our friends? If you've got a friend that's constantly talking business or tells you, hey, buy my stuff, or here's my business card, what you're gonna do? You're gonna unfriend that friend. So same with social media. Social media has to be social and fun. There has to be a fun aspect to it. And I was saying to somebody this weekend, me, naturally, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. So for me, in a weekend, I can sit and be by myself the whole weekend, and that's cool. But I had to learn how social media works for my business. I had to learn that because of also what you learn in normal marketing, what you learn in your business, in university, in college and stuff, you got to unlearn it for social media, because those strategies don't work. Like some of them, listen, if you're spending a lot of money, if you're spending 50,000 rands on one ad, then it will work for you, right? Like I see a whole lot of ads from Incredible Connection, my feed, all these guys, Incredible Connection and all of these ads, but they look like ads. So what happens is people just scroll through them. When your post looks too much like an ad, people scroll through them. Basically people are blind to ads. Welcome guys, good morning. We'll just wait 2 minutes and then we're going to start. Today I got a lot of content. I shared some meme yesterday. Yesterday I shared a meme on, it was a funny cat. It was a funny cat video giving a massage. I shared this onto a site, and somebody shared it. And I went into her profile and I saw who shared it, right? And she got two comments from two soldiers. And I'm going to show you guys today how to harden your profile, how to secure your profile so you don't get scammed on Facebook. Welcome, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Jeannie, welcome. Oh, cool. Thanks, Mehdi. Welcome, Doc. Welcome, AK. Chris, welcome. Okay, guys, I'm going to start. Welcome, everybody. Let's start the session because I've got a lot to cover today. I'm just going to mute you all. And then I'll unmute you guys later again. And hope you guys enjoy the session. Yeah, so it's recording. Every session is recording on Facebook as well as I send it to YouTube as well. So it's recording on Facebook as well as YouTube. So let's start. Guys, welcome to the 30-day challenge, 30 days to grow your business. So agenda for this call, we're going to give you a small quick about us, introduction to this call, social media stats. Today's topic is introduction to digital marketing. Give you some entrepreneurs wellness tip, and content ideas, and then you can ask any questions and you can network. Guys, use the chat facility to network. Put your Facebook page, put your LinkedIn page, put your WhatsApp, your business WhatsApp, put all of that information in the chat. Do business, connect. You don't know who can connect you to your next $1 million client. So it's all about networking. It's all about networking, and it's all about business is about networking. I saw a post this weekend. Business is all about networking. The upcoming agenda for the week. So today is the introduction. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about domains and web hosting and who you can choose, which companies you can choose. Wednesday is email marketing. We talk about MailChimp, and the ultimate goal of digital marketing is to get that email address or that phone number, and you can put them into your database, and then you can communicate with your customers. I just want to say something. A lot of people think that digital marketing is marketing online. Somebody sees your ad and they're going to buy from you. No. People will only buy from you once they start to know about you, they learn about you, they trust you, and then they will start buying from you. So digital marketing is a constant effort. That's why we need all these platforms. Thursday, we talk about sales funnel. Friday, we talk about smart goals. And then Saturday and Sunday is the normal 10-minute call. About us, discover how to profit massively from social media while everyone else is freaking out. Guys, these are hands-on tips. You've got to implement these tips. You've got to open your social media and implement them. Since we launched these courses from March 2020, we've been getting a lot of reports that people have been getting a lot of reach, increasing customers, getting awareness using these platforms. And we're going to go through it. So a little bit about me, 21 years in digital marketing. I've worked on agency side and client side, meaning that I worked for advertising agencies as well as corporate as well. I worked on thousands of projects, won a few awards. My goal is to help you achieve your goals through the timely and effective use of the internet. Guys, I'm not bragging or boasting, but to impress upon you that you are in good hands. So I've been in this industry, as I said, over 21 years. Some of the clients that I've been privileged to work with, I'm truly honored to work with these guys. So some stats, I'm still waiting for January 2022 stats, but let's use the stats. The population globally, is about 7.8 billion, 5.2 billion mobile phones, 4.6 billion internet users, and 4.2 billion, 53% of the population on social media. Why I'm showing you this? Because 90% of people who are viewing your website, they're viewing your social media, they are viewing it through their mobile device. That is why I'm showing you this mobile stats, and I'm also showing you the amount of people that you can market to on online. In South Africa, the population is almost 60 million, 100 million SIM cards. That means that almost everybody has got 2 cell phones. 40 million internet users, at least 65% of the population is on the internet, and 25 million social media users. Right? Of the 25 million, I can tell you at least 23 million is on Facebook, and the rest is on TikTok and Instagram. The most popular platforms in WhatsApp is WhatsApp. So last year, in the beginning of last year, remember around this time, there was a horde of people who left. There was a herd of people who left WhatsApp. So I laughed at them because you know what? Okay, if you're using WhatsApp for personal, just for personal, it's fine. You can get off it, but it's still so convenient for you to keep in touch with people. You know, for me personally, my business transformed around 2016, 2017. WhatsApp opened me to do business globally. So I picked up clients in Spain, in Europe, in Australia, all over the world, just by using WhatsApp because of the functionality, because it brought your calling costs right down, and you can do video calls, and it was so convenient. YouTube is also on the top, one of the top, and Facebook, Instagram, Facebook Messenger. But in this, me personally, I only focus on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. And now I'm learning about TikTok. I'm still learning. Listen, I'm still learning about TikTok, but we're going to go through TikTok. So today's lesson is on introduction to digital marketing. I'm just going to go off this. I'm going to go to my PDF. Guys, just give me a thumbs up if you can still see my screen. If you can see my screen with this website in a week, just give me a thumbs up from your emoji. Cool, perfect. Okay, cool. So guys, welcome to the introduction. I'm going to go through some concepts that we will be discussing over the next couple of days, just to simplify it. If you're still not clear about some of these terms, use the question and answer section in the end to ask me any questions. So welcome to the social breakfast. You may have heard terms like CMS, content management system, or WordPress. Basically, these are platforms to run or host your website. So what is a website? Your website is an online, like an online brochure or a catalog of what you offer, or maybe your products online. So we use a system called WordPress. We only use WordPress. So we've been using WordPress for the past 10 years. And prior to that, we used to use old school coding websites, but it becomes very tedious and it takes a lot of time. So we use something called WordPress. And a lot of people ask me, I'm starting up a business, do I need a website? I would always say you need a website because of the authority the website creates. So WordPress is in the cloud. It's connected onto your server, and we edit WordPress using a dashboard. So what dashboard is basically an admin panel, or we also call it a back end or a back office. It's where we edit our website. So I can be sitting in Mauritius and I can edit my website. So some of the uses of websites, some of the uses of WordPress, you can blog. So what is a blog? A blog is a website that you can sort your articles chronologically, like according to date or according to topic. That is a blog. Then you get a normal website, where majority of people have a normal website, which is a just basic website, which is like a catalog or a brochure. That is a normal basic website. And then you get other types of websites, like e-commerce website is where you sell online. You get wedding websites, you get portfolio websites. There's tons of uses for websites that still exist. So this is an example. This is what the dashboard looks like. And we log on to the dashboard through the internet, through your Chrome, through your browser, and we'll be able to upload content and edit content. So how I work is I will design a website for a client, and I would give the client access to the dashboard, and they can edit and maintain their content as they go along. A very important aspect of your website is web hosting. So web hosting is a location on the internet. You can think of it as a cloud. It is where think about it as a USB disk, a flash stick that is connected to the internet 24/7, 365. And you buy a small space on that, maybe a 1 gig space, and you pay monthly for it. I would say, guys, don't go too cheap when it comes to web hosting. So I use a company called Xnilo. They're based in Cape Town. They start from 99 Rand a month, but they support is bulletproof. I mean, I can email them at midnight and they would respond to me 24/7, unlike the other guys where they close on Saturdays. So web hosting is very important. In tomorrow's lesson, we're going to be going through web hosting in detail. Your domain name is very important. Like let's say Christelle Life Coach. Instead of having a Facebook page, it's better if she has christellelifecoach.co.za, and she can email people, because when she emails people from a domain name, it's much more professional than emailing from just a Gmail account or a Hotmail account or a Outlook account. So your domain name is your unique name on the internet. It's your address that prospective visitors can type in their internet browser to view your website. It's also called a hyperlink, URL, links. They all mean domain names. It's important to choose the right domain name. I would say try and include at least your main keyword in your domain name. Like my main primary product is web design. So I've got a domain called Umhlanga Web Design. So if somebody's searching in Google for web design in Umhlanga, my website comes up in the top results. Remember that majority of your traffic, or majority of your intentional traffic, is coming from a search engine. Pixels. Now, this is very, very important. Pixels. Now, each one of you are looking at a screen. That screen is measured by pixels, whether it's your laptop, your tablet, your iPhone, your Samsung phone, or your monitor, or maybe you are viewing it on your iPad. So your screen is measured in dots, and the dot is called a pixel. So a normal computer screen, the normal computer, the standard computer screen is 1024 pixels by 786. What that means is it's 1024 pixels across by 786 pixels going down. Your phone, your Samsung or your iPhone might measure 1080 pixels across and 1920 pixels going down. We need to know this information, because when we're creating marketing material, we need to consider the device that it's being viewed on. That's why it's important for us to understand pixels and screen size. Also, when we're making logos and we're making graphics, that's when we would need to know the size. So just say if this screen that you're seeing on right now, this is a horizontal layout. Now, what if I want to create an ad for a mobile phone? A mobile phone is a vertical layout. It's not going to look that great. So that's why it's important to understand pixels and screens. So in website design, when you go into a website, everything you see as soon as you land on, that means it's above the fold. Above the fold means everything you see above the taskbar or on a mobile phone, everything you see when you land without scrolling, that is above the fold. So it's important, think about that space as a shop window. Imagine that you are walking through Sandton City and you see a nice blouse in the H&M window. So think about that window, that H&M window, as your homepage above the fold. So use that space wisely. As I mentioned earlier, over 90% of your visitors are viewing your website or social media, your Facebook page through their mobile phone. So always consider the content you're creating is mobile friendly. This is a very important aspect. I've been showing you from the time we started this, this course, this challenge. Every single day I've been giving you content ideas. Guys, content is king. Apart from looking good, your website needs content and fresh content regularly. You should have a content strategy in place where you post articles to your website at least once a week. You are a thought leader in your field. Talk about topics that will interest potential visitors. So your content has to, it has to be relevant to your audience. Responsive, you must have heard the word responsive. Responsive means your website will adapt, the size of the website will adapt according to the device it's being viewed on, which is very important in this day and age. It sounds jargon, but basically it means that when we design a website, it will resize to a iPad, iPhone, MacBook, whatever, it automatically resizes. That's what it means to be responsive. What you guys are saying? Yeah, so Adele is asking, DPI, dots per inch is more like from a printing industry. Remember that DPI, dots per inch, is more a printing term, like those people who are printing books, magazines, papers, they would use DPI. So that's the difference. So just to talk about that, to print is much more higher resolution. So the printing would use a 300 DPI resolution, where we would use a 72 pixel thing. So for the screen, it's much lower because of data, to reduce data costs and speed time to load. If you got a website, guys, you must have a call to action. A call to action is a button or something that tells your visitor to click here or tells them what to do. So give the visitor something to do. Tell them what you want them to do, like download your brochure, sign up for your newsletter. If a user lands on your website and you don't tell them what to do, they will leave without taking action. Call to action is this button on the left. This is a homepage that I built, and this is my call to action. Send it to me today. Fill in the details and send it to me. That's a call to action. Security and backups. It's important to secure your website. Choose the right web hosting. With all the hacking and ransomware nowadays, prevention is better than cure. Insist on a secure web hosting. Backups are also important in case your website gets struck down or hacked. You can restore your website. So your security is very important when it comes online. Remember, there's a lot of cyber attacks that we don't even see. Analytics, we'll be talking about analytics. You can run the best social media campaigns, you can run the best digital marketing campaigns, but you need to measure them. It's important to measure your campaigns so you can make amends as you go. So if your campaign is not performing, you can maybe change your creative. Maybe you can change your audience. There's so much of changes you can make in your campaigns that you can't do that in print advertising. You can't do that. If you've launched a billboard, maybe on the N3, you put a billboard on the N3. Once it's printed and published, you can't go back and change it. It's going to cost you big. It's going to be very expensive. Even if a magazine is printed and you made a mistake in your ad, you can't go back and change it. What's good about digital marketing is you can change your creatives. You can make amends. So that's where analytics comes in. It allows you to measure your performance of your website, your social media, your campaigns, your email. This is a very important aspect of digital marketing, SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It's the process how the major search engines like Google rank your website. Many factors are considered, like website speed, security, content, web hosting. The most important thing that they measure is your content. Make sure you got good content, relevant content. Your content is keyword rich. But when you're writing content for your website and you want your content to be found on Google, just write it for humans so that humans understand it. It's an ongoing process and part of your long-term content process. So what this means is, if you've got a website out there, you need to be posting content regularly. So the search engine will be visiting your website regularly. Graphics, with all the new devices, we have to consider the size of graphics we load on a website. This is where graphic design plays a vital role in websites. Images shot on your smartphone are too high resolution or high res. Try and keep your images less than 1 megabyte, preferably less than 100K. Remember, always consider data costs and speed. So photo editing, we touched a bit on Canva. I use Canva, but we also use Photoshop. There's another free tool that you can install on a computer. It's called Photoscape, which is also nice. And we use CorelDRAW. CorelDRAW and Photoshop are commercial. You pay for it. These tools are convenient when we need to batch conversion. So if you just say if you've got 100 images and you need to reduce them to make them web friendly, you can use Photoscape to bulk convert them, or you can use Photoshop. I don't think Canva does that. Canva doesn't do that. So you need another tool to bulk convert. Website speed is very important. So make sure you can choose the right web hosting company, because a good web hosting company is going to give you a fast server, a fast, reliable, secure server. And all of this, why I'm speaking about this is because these things affect your search engine ranking and how Google will rank you. That's the end of the intro. I'm going to go back into my PowerPoint. So welcome guys to the content ideas. This is the objective of this call. It's January. What happens this month? Back to school, new beginnings. A good site to get is to go to is delco.gov.za. It tells you everything that's happening in this year for this in SA and around the world. So look at this. This is January, New Year's Eve, World Leprosy Day. But you can also take a sneak peek and see what's coming, what's upcoming. You can even click onto these pages. You click on these links, it opens up pages that you can go and get some content as well if you want to post onto your social media. Another good site to get content is the teacherscorner.net. Every month they break it down by day to tell you what's happening. So today is the 17th. Dr. Martin Luther King was born. Muhammad Ali, Benjamin Franklin. Guys, there's so much of good content that you can post today. This Day in History as well is a good site. I'm going to show you live now how to use This Day in History. Wikipedia as well. I'm going to show you on my browser. This is engagement. I'm showing you the power of weird facts. So facts, people love general knowledge. People love facts and just getting more information. And you see people love to share that information. Another good site is Quote of the Day. You can just come in here and just share the content. I also like Pinterest. If I just say Valentine's Day, I'll come into Pinterest and I'll search for Valentine's Day. What I'm suggesting, guys, don't come here and copy this content. It probably belongs to other people. Come and recreate it. So you can come and find a nice quote in Pinterest, open your Canva and recreate it. Some tips for social media: use humor. Funny memes work well on social media. Stay away from controversial topics like religion, politics, racism, abortion, causes and rights. Just remain neutral. Use a daily hashtag. Today is Monday. Monday motivation, motivation Monday, Monday blues, all of that you can just use a daily hashtag. Don't use too much of it. I would just say 1 or 2 in a day for a day. some tips for wellness for entrepreneurs. This is how I deal with to get creative. Sometimes we hit a slump. So what I do is I do 30, 60 jumping jacks. Increases the blood to pump into your cells and blood in the brain. Another good way to increase is to breathe through your nose. Take deep breaths through your nose. This will increase oxygen. So that's the wellness tip. Remember, guys, we're in a challenge. I want you guys to find somebody who is starting up in business and actively help them grow their business without expecting anything in return. Be their angel, be like a business angel to them, where you help them grow them on social media. Just go and all out to help them. So 6 ways you should support small businesses. Write a positive review, tell your friends and family, follow them on social media, engage with their posts, give them a shout out and sign up for their newsletter. 4 ways to use social media for good instead of evil. Be helpful without expecting anything in return. Be reciprocal, be present. Set it and forget it isn't the aim. And be social, that's what it's all about. Guys, most importantly, have fun on social media. So find 5 friends' business pages, like and share their page, like, comment, and share on their posts, give them a review, and give them a shout out. So why I'm saying this, social media is reciprocal. The more active you are on social media, you're going to get more reach on your pages. More people are going to see you. More people are going to see your brand, and more people are going to start to buy from you. That's how it works. The more reach you're going to get, the more sales you're going to get. And that's all for my presentation. But I want to show you guys how to harden your profile. So first, this is history.com. You can come to history.com, and this day in history, you can choose, click on this, it opens up the calendar, and you can see what's happening on a specific date. So if you want to plan content for the 31st, you can come in here and click on the 31st, and it's going to give you the content. So make sure that the content is positive content, because you only want to post positive content on social media. See this one is art and literature. Benny Goodman brings jazz. So maybe you can post like something around jazz. Yeah, there's a lot of negative stuff, a lot of death today. So I would go to Wikipedia. Go onto Wikipedia and see, did you know, or on this day? And then you can recreate these posts in Canva. Is there anything good in here today? There's nothing good. January 17th is not a good day. So much of murders and killings. Quote of the day, you can come on the quote of the day, and today's the 17th. In the end, you can post this. If you just want to post this, just click on the icon and it'll post it to your platform. And then the events calendar, this is the events calendar for 2022. Just say, I want to find out what is International Tourist Guide Day. I click on it, and it will tell you, give you a small blurb about International Tourist Day. So I would get a nice picture, and I would copy this content, and I'll put this content in my social media. So that's how I would use it. I want to show you. So this is a cat meme that I posted yesterday. This lady shared it, and automatically, immediately she got 2 comments. Look at this, from a General Austin Miller and from a Daniel Blackman. Guys, these are catfishes. They want to harass her for her to send her some money. They're probably some guy sitting in Nigeria. They're probably some Nigerian guy that wants to scam them. So be careful. I just want to show you how to harden your profile. If you want to secure your profile, come to your Facebook. Do this on your computer. Go to settings and privacy. Go to settings. Go to security and login. The first thing you need to do is, this is very important, you got to activate 2-factor authentication. So what 2-factor authentication does is, it sends you an SMS to your cell phone before you can log on. So activate 2-factor authentication. Make sure it's a SMS functionality. Then go to profile and tagging. And so what I did was I disabled who can post on my profile. I made it only me. Who can see what others post on your profile? Only me. So who can see tags posted a tag on my profile? Only me. Why did that? Is because recently people have been tagging me on, they've been posting some adult links and stuff, and they've been tagging people I don't know, been tagging me. So I just blocked them from completely tagging me. Then I've also got profile review. So I activated profile review, tagging review. So if anybody tags me on, even if my friends tag me, I will get a notification to say, guys, can you, he'll send me a notification, say this guy has tagged you. Do you want to approve it? Then I can decide to approve that post, or I can hide that post. So these are some of the tips I can give you to harden your profile. So that's the end of my call. Anybody wants to ask anything, just unmute yourself and you can ask any questions. Anyone?
No, just with regard to the things that you've said to only me, I suddenly thought, is that not, that's not relating to your post, it's just what someone else can see. I mean, I know, for example, like on my personal Facebook page, I've got very limited details that someone can, that is set to public. But how don't you, on a business profile page, don't you want people to be able to tag you? Or
yeah, so whatever I shared, the security tips I shared with you is for your personal profile, profile, because a lot of people are getting scammed. Like I showed you that lady is a target to be scammed. So what the scammers do is they find middle-aged women and they scam them, because a lot of people are looking for love, but they're looking for love in the wrong places. So that lady is she's an easy target. So I'm just saying, I'm showing you guys, just harden your, just be aware, just be alert, use your discretion. Don't just add anybody on Facebook.
I've had some weird requests, friend requests as well.
Yeah, you're going to get, let me tell you something, guys, it's impossible to find love on Facebook. Maybe 1% chance, but I won't trust anybody on Facebook, whether they're selling me Bitcoin, whether they business advisor, or they want to date.
Yeah, mostly Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. I get about 10 of those Bitcoin business advisors every single day, and I block them. It just feels so good to block them. Any questions, guys? Anybody wants to ask anything? Chesa?
Sunil, you said that you were going to still teach us about Canva, or is that something that we need to look at ourselves?
So all the platforms I'll show you guys in the last week. All the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
Okay.
Canva, all the hands-on stuff I'll show you guys in the last week. So the first week is like basic stuff, just going ground, just doing the foundations. The first week, understanding strategy, mindset, and all of that. The second week is more strategy. The third week is where we're going to go into the actual building of the platforms.
Thanks, Sunil. Thanks.
It's a pleasure. Let's see which guys are chatting. Yes, yeah, so you understood how the pixels work, guys. The pixels, once we go into Canva, then you'll understand the pixels even better, because once we start building the pixels, then we understand it better. Guys, if there's no more questions, then I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
Thanks, Sunil. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very much. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Have a great one.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.